Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
Come on in, family. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. If you did not, please do so. And if
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
come on in, family. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. If you did not, please do so. And if you're not part of the family, go ahead and subscribe. And guess what? Share the live. Make sure everybody knows that we're on. If you have not done it, go back and do it.
The copy.
Well, I don't know why. Hey, family, what is going on? I don't know why the thing is doing what it wants to do. But you guys, I've been working on stuff for all night long. And I really didn't get nothing done because there's so much stuff going on. So much stuff to share. It is getting hot in the kitchen. We're going to be talking about the Codi Bigsby case, you guys. We are also on Petition. So, hey, Petition, what's going on? And we are over here on YouTube. We're in YouTube land. I want to thank everybody coming out and just keeping Codi Bigsby in your prayers. Codi Bigsby, not CorY Bigsby. CorY, he can handle himself. He's got a full attorney, you guys. I'm going to tell you guys what's going on. I don't even want to share half the stuff because I know some of you guys think you know it all. But you know what? Every time when I got ready to go lay down and I'm sick and tired right now, something else came up and something else came up and something else came up. We can't do the rollback Monday. No, not yet. Not yet. That's gonna come. That's gonna come. But we got to go over some things because there's a lot of things nobody's understanding. And why people are leaving and going and running. And you know what I tell you? I told you guys one thing. Come on, you guys going to have to talk to me. You guys going to have to talk to me. Because I can't just sit here and talk to myself. Because I be feeling like you guys are not. I know it ain't 5 o'clock yet. So that's why we just came on. Because I want to get all of this stuff out of my system before we come on. But I need you guys to just talk to me because I am really frustrated about what's going on here. I'm really frustrated what I'm seeing. And you guys should be frustrated too. So we're going to go over some of the interview. We're going to show you some things. We're not going to go over the whole interview because it's a whole hour. And I know you guys, so we took some pieces and we're going to share it. We're going to take pieces. We're going to share it. We're going to take pieces. We're going to share it. We're going to take pieces. We're going to share it. I'm going to get this ready because it does a thing when I don't have it ready. Anyway, for those of you that did not see it, hold on. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP. We talking to you now. This is Brown Top. Come on with it now. You know it changed like the weather.
You in the live?
We get your back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in chat.
All righty.
Okay, right.
Bye-bye. She like, come on with it, girl. Come on with it. You guys, let me tell you, okay, because we got one more minute. Hi, San Diego. How you doing? Come on, Esther. She said it's 5:58. Well, it's 5:58 somewhere, but it's just now hitting. So you guys, so they did the press conference, okay? There's 60 in the chat. We'll move it on. We'll move it on. They did the press conference Friday, the 15th. They did this press conference. And you guys know, because she called in, hey, Annette, how you doing? I see you in the building, girl. How you doing, lady? So anyway, here's the thing, you guys. It was, I guess, they're trying to say that people was not invited. It's for the public, but the public's not supposed to be there. So, you know, we have a family member. Her name is Nancy. And you guys know her as We Are Codi's Voice, right? And remember, she wanted to do the peaceful protest down there at the courthouse, and there was a big old stink about it, whatever. Well, she put two together. She said, well, either they're going to be over here at the newsroom or wherever office that they have, or they might going to be at Amina's office. So she said, well, you know, okay, 50-50 chance. I'm just going to go over here and see. So she goes over there and she asks that she's there for the press conference, and they take her up there to the room. She has a seat. Amina comes up to her and tell her, hey, excuse me, can you step outside for a minute? You guys, are you hearing what I'm saying? They tell her to step outside for a minute. She was like, hey, who are you? And she's like, you know, I'm such and such, and, you know, Codi's Voice. And she's like, why are you here? And so Nancy tells them, I'm here on the behalf of Codi. She says, okay, well, we're going to have to ask you to leave. She said the wrong thing, you guys. She said, I'm here for Codi. And Amina says, we're going to have to ask you to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just anyway, we got the video. We had it the minute that it happened. I had it, you guys. We had it like 2 minutes after. I mean, it wasn't even 2 minutes. It probably wasn't even downloaded yet. And she, you know, me and her was talking, and she was like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? So she sent it to me, and I was like, I did not know it was Amina. Matheny Willard told her to hit the road. Why? If you're going to have a press conference, it's all about this baby. It was not about the baby whatsoever. I heard maybe this much about the baby. I heard this much about the money. All I heard was CorY. You guys going to understand what I'm talking about if you didn't see it. We're going to play clips, because we can't play the whole thing because people get mad at me, okay? And I don't want them to get mad at me. I don't care if they get mad, but we can't be shutting down channels and everything because we ain't gonna do all that. All right, I'm finna come in the room for a minute because I don't see what you guys are saying. She said, hit the road, Jack. So first thing I'm going to show you, because there's so much that we're going to have to get through. You guys, we are not going to make this over an hour, because guess what? You know what? I'm going to have to live by my word. An hour is an hour, you guys. We just got to do an hour. When we come back Wednesday, we will do more of it. And we come back Friday, we will finish it off, because I guarantee you, you guys going to want to go over certain things and everything. So we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Very unprofessional. But here's the first thing that happened on July the 15th before the press conference. Let me start sharing my screen with you guys. All right. I know you guys still see me. Let me see. Where is that? Okay. Here we go.
Can you come out? Sure. Yes. Who are you? My name is Nancy Jacobs. I'm part of the Codi's release. Okay, so we are going to exclude you from the press hearing. How did you hear about it? Or the location? I have sources. Oh, okay. But you're here in support of Codi? I am. Okay, great. Well, we're going to exclude you. And why is that? This was people that were invited. The fact that you can't even tell me how you found out about the location is a problem. Okay. Okay, just a little research. I mean, that's all you have to do. Just look at my office. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. All right, so yeah, we're gonna exclude you. Okay. But whatever efforts you are helping find Codi, we appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. You know you can't.
Okay. It will do a backlash if I have it too loud. Did you guys hear it? Or do you guys need to hear it again? Please let me know. Please let me know if you need to hear it again. That was our famous We Are Codi's voice. I'll say it again. One like me would straight up tell B better have my money, right? Okay. D says I heard it. That's some BS. We Are Codi voice says play it again. Okay.
Can you come out? Sure. Yes, ma'am. Who are you? My name is Nancy Jacobs. I'm part of the Codi's release. Okay, so we are going to exclude you from the press hearing. How did you hear about it? Or the location? I have sources. Oh, okay. But you're here in support of Codi? I am. Okay, great. Well, we're going to exclude you. And why is that? This was people that were invited. The fact that you can't even tell me how you found out about the location is a problem. Okay. Okay, just a little research. I mean, that's all you have to do. Just look at my office. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. All right, so yeah, we're gonna exclude you. Okay. But whatever efforts you are helping find Codi, we appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. I just deleted it. I hope everybody heard what happened there. I hope everybody heard what happened there. She was very polite. She went in. This is what happened. She went there. She says, "Hey, I'm here for the press conference." They escorted her up to the 25th floor. They took a certain elevator because not all elevators go to the 25th floor. So she went to this 25th floor, got off the elevator, walked in. They showed her where to go. She walked in, had a seat. Now, I don't know, I wasn't there, but allegedly what I was told was the Facebook reporter, I don't even want to say her name because I don't want to have no problem. Seen her, said, "Hey, you know what? Get her out of here because she's for Codi." Amina Matheny Willard went over there to her and said, "Could you come step out with me for a while?" And she was like, "Sure." She's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" She's like, I'm here for Codi." "Oh, you here for Codi?" "Okay, that's a no. We're going to have to ask you to leave." She was there for the baby. This is why I tell you, when somebody tells you that they're coming for the baby and you got a problem, then something's wrong. Something's wrong. Now, you guys, we're going to talk about all of that. She's in the chat. We had full conversation last night. I mean, we learned a lot of stuff, but there's a lot more stuff I want to tell you guys. So after this press conference, I know you guys, we're not going in the same order, the chronological order or whatever the order that you want me to go in. But there's certain things that some of us is already ahead of the situation. So it's kind of like weird to them that they're going to just have to see all of the same thing over and over and over. We're going to play it. But I do want you guys to know something too before we start playing it, because I want you to understand this is about the money, the money, the money. Money, money, money. Okay? This is all about money, money, money. Remember when I told you guys, I said, hey, everybody's jumping ship on the Codi ship and they going to the CorY ship. You know why they start going to the CorY ship? Because people were, "Here, let me pay for that. And I can give you a job in that. And I can help you become an attorney. And you could be this and you could be that." You guys, I want to show you something. I just seen this for myself. Okay? Let me come up out of the room real quick. I don't even know if my phone's going to show you this picture. But, let me get started. Let me show you something else. Okay. So one of the searchers, his name is Joe. We don't know his last name. We talked about this Friday, you guys. We talked about this over the weekend. His name is Joe. He's Water Team Inc. He's been out there searching, and he was like, it's all about the baby. Oh my goodness, it's just all about. So one time when BLM was supposed to come on over here, and then somehow he got this attitude. I don't know why. Probably because Miss Blue came over here and said that, we were going to give him smoke. I wasn't trying to give him smoke. I don't know nothing about no smoke. But anyway, then the next day he come calling talking about, "Okay, come on, let's talk." And I said, hey, young son. You guys remember that, right? You guys remember? So I just literally had to hang up in his face because no. I'm not going to shut up for you when you're hollering and screaming. And I can't even understand what you're saying. So anyway, and then I ended up thinking to myself, following Joe and seeing what, if he's going to find anything. And because he seems so passionate about this kid. Don't get me wrong, the way I'm saying things, because sometimes it does come out that way, you guys. Okay. So Joe made a post right after this press conference, and he says he's not going to be looking for Codi anymore. And he's given his reason why he's not going to look for Codi anymore. He's like, I don't want to. You guys, we got the video. Let me share it with you. Can you guys hear me? Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking and I forgot to unplug this thing. I forgot to unplug it. Thank you for the heart. I don't know if people can hear me or not. Okay. I am so sorry that I didn't unplug it. But next time I will unplug it. Because there's so many things you got to unplug, plug, unplug, plug. Okay. Here we go. Let's find Mr. Joe. Water Team Inc. Here we go.
Hey, y'all. So it's July 16th. Just wanted to put this out for everybody that was or is following us and checking in to see what we're up to. I will say, due to the events that transpired yesterday in the Codi Bigsby case, I have made the decision for Water Team Inc. to officially end our involvement in Codi's case. It seems to become a production and chaos, and that's not what we get involved in. We get involved in missing people cases, and we try and find those that are missing. So now that this has become a like a cash grab and TV ratings and stuff of that nature, that's not what we do. So I just wanted to let y'all know, as of today, we officially are no longer on the Codi Bigsby case. I feel sorry for that 4-year-old boy. I really do. I wish we could have found him by now, but that has not been the outcome. So I wish the best for the family in getting their 4-year-old child back. But at this point, we need to separate ourselves from that case. And I hope y'all can understand. And if you don't, I understand that too. Perception is 100%, and I'm not trying to change anybody's perception, but Water Team Inc. does not search for cash, checks, promises, anything of that nature, and we can't be involved in that. So thank y'all so much for following us to this point. If our decision has made you reconsider, you wanting to know about Water Team Inc. and following us, we understand, and we wish you the best. Y'all be blessed. I hope Codi's found. Thank y'all so much. Have a great day.
Okay. So that was Joe. Everybody, there's a reason. I know. Somebody said, we can hear you. We just don't know where you're going. I just, it's a lot. So I'm trying to put it in the right order. I'm trying to put it in the right order. So you guys, let me tell you. So Joe did not tell you that he was not invited to the press conference. And as I hear, I don't know, but allegedly BLM wasn't invited to the press conference. So some people done got a little mad. They done got a little upset. Now, I seen this for myself. I don't know where it is. I went back to get it for you guys. But BLM had put out a little something. His name is Aubrey Jones, okay? You can go look and find it for yourself. But I'm going to tell you what he said. I think he said, I'm going to sue them because we done already started this and we didn't get our money. He's mad because he didn't get our money. Now, that one time, I was wondering, I said, this is weird because this man is all over the place. And I'm talking about him. He was all over the place. But then Team Inc., they kind of connected. And I said, what the heck is Team Inc., Water Team Inc. connecting with him for? Don't he know what's going on there? I mean, so that's why I was looking and everything, but I was thinking, so everybody's like, oh, we we didn't get invited and all this other stuff. So BLM, I guess he's saying that they've been to sue somebody because they were supposed to get something, some money or something wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's going to be like, come on, grab this $25,000. So anyway, you guys, here's what the whole problem is about. I guess back in May, right after Miss Amina Matheny Willard got this case, guess what? She decided, guess what's coming? Just guess what's coming to you, your town, you guys. I'm going to show it to you because my phone is messed up. So I'm going to have to show you on my phone, okay? Okay. So if you guys did not know this, the Commonwealth TV, who is that? That is Amina Matheny. She started this in May. And she, guess what? She interviewed Bonnie. Look it up yourself. It's called the Commonwealth. It's coming near you really soon. Okay? It's coming to you really soon. So they are going to make this into, you know what I'm saying? And besides that, someone said, I don't know, allegedly that Amina Matheny had a lawsuit that was against the bounty hunter, I guess Bonnie's daddy, the dog or whatever he is. And maybe they done decided, let's quash that or whatever. Let's work together. Woo, 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 woo. But it's money, 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 money. There's this one lady that used to come in here. I know you guys remember. Her name was Phyllis Stitch. Her name is Phyllis Stitch. If you ever see her in the chat room, please let me know. And escort her out immediately. Escort her out immediately. I'm serious. Almost escort her out immediately. I have blocked her. And sometimes, you know, she gets in her feelings or whatever, and she wants to come in here anyway. We're not doing that. I don't know who you're working for, but she got some nerves, you guys. Let me tell you, she got some nerves. So anyway, let me share with you guys. Let's go into Mr. Man says, oh my. So let's go into at the beginning of this press conference. Stay quiet says security. Yeah. Oh my goodness. If I knew who she was while she was in here doing a whole bunch of damage, we would have took her out a long time ago. I did not know who she was. I'm serious. Let me share my screen. Let me find it for you. Okay, so we got
first, and my nephew went missing. I got a call from my niece, in which I was at work in Maryland, and she said she had heard about it from her grandmother who saw it on the news. I left work and I came straight to him. I stayed in the police station all night the first night, asking if I could see my nephews, if I could see my brother. I was constantly told over and over again that it was a sensitive case. He couldn't speak, but he was free to leave if he wanted to. Like I kept telling him, there's no way he's free to leave and doesn't want to leave. Even if he wants to help you find his son, he would want to do it from home, around people that love him who can help and assist him with that. Still nothing. The next day, I left the station, went out and joined active searches. We were in a search that day and probably 2 more days. I remember my niece getting a call from one of the FBI agents. We had to go back to the station, turn over phones so that they could dump the phones. Police had those phones for every bit of 2 to 3 hours. So for the police chief to come out and say, for those who claim to love Codi, if they would give us more information, like how much more information do you mean, if we've done everything you've asked us to do, it's not fair at all. It's just not fair. We've done that. Then there comes where they were. Someone so-called found a jacket in tire tracks. That area where that jacket was found, I was clearly there on one of those searches in that very area, and that jacket was not there. How can you find tire tracks in a place where before, when my nephew went missing, there was snow on the ground? It's not possible. It's not possible. I just believe that the Hampton Police Department is trying to cover up for them not doing their part. When there should have been door-to-door searches from the beginning, they weren't done. When they finally did do door-to-door searches, it wasn't with the dogs. You claim you were picking up scents and the dog lost the scent. Clearly, you should have took those dogs to the doors and asked to go inside of these people's homes, which you didn't do. You didn't do the Amber Alert. Like, where does the fault lie on you?
My.
Yes, my name is Mr. Henry.
Okay. But that's CorY's sister. First of all, she's saying that they never did the Amber Alert. You guys know there's a criteria for Amber Alert. You didn't see nobody pick the child up. You don't know what color they are. We already talked about this. You don't know if it's a male or female. Not only that, you need to know, was it a bus, a car, a taxi, some skates or whatever? Did they come around in a boat? How did they take this kid? Because we need a license plate. Do you have that? What do you have? You have nothing. She says she knew her brother would want to talk to her. Well, if her brother wanted to talk to her, why he didn't call her first? Why he called the police? It is not nobody's fault but CorY's fault that he called the police. If you thought that your family was this big, nice village that never seen the kids before, but within 2 years, you should have called those people up before calling the police. Evidently, he said he called the police. And now it's a problem. Okay? I know you guys are wanting to know, was she really crying? I don't know. People want to see tears. But why are you crying? Because, see, the chief of police said, if the people that say they love Codi will tell them more, then they would be able to tell us more. When the chief said that, he said, if the family that say that they love Codi, here's the thing. We didn't know who he was talking about. He could have been talking about the mama. He could have been talking about the boyfriend. He could have been talking about the boyfriend she was messing around with next door to CorY. Could have been talking about grandma. We don't know who he was talking about. Could have been talking about them. He could have been talking about CorY's relationship, something. Whoever he was talking about, he said that loved Codi. So it amazes me, yes, Crystal, it amazes me that they sit there and say, you guys are talking about us because we say we love Codi. Here's the thing, you guys. She said that the baby's birthday was January the 9th, 2000. That baby would be 22. So on the report that the child, on the missing report, I want you guys to know, because somebody said the baby's birthday was the 8th and all of this other stuff. So I just went and got the report myself, and I said, I want to see when is this baby's birthday. Here it is right here. It's January the 12th, 2018. It's January the 12th, 2018. You guys, I'm just making, it's January the 12th. She didn't even know that. Okay, when they asked exactly what snow, yeah, when they asked about, well, how old, they can't tell you what color this kid likes. What do he likes to play with crayons? You know why? You know why when they say, tell us something. You know why they say, I'm not going in that no more. You know why? Because they don't know these kids. They ain't seen these kids. They ain't spent time with these kids. They just don't like the mama. So, you know, whatever CorY done told them, they just hate the mama. So they be like, mama, why you ain't came to see these kids? Mama, why you asking for money? Mama, you know, they don't like her. They wanted CorY to go back to his wife. Yes, they did. They wanted CorY to go back to the wife. Yeah, she said 2018? Well, okay, she had to figure out the year. We'll figure it out. Cole said, what the? Okay. Anyway, you guys, I know you guys seen it, but we're sharing this for the people who didn't see it. Oh, I'm pretty sure we got that too. So let me make sure we hit all these. We're going to hit all these bumps today. Let's see. We seen the sister. Let's go with the uncle.
Yes, my name is Mr. Hannah. I'm CorY's uncle. And to start where Nikki left off, the reason why I believe that it wasn't a hamburger, because once CorY called the police and said, hey, I went downstairs, my son is missing. They asked him to come to the precinct. He goes to the precinct. They question him about, you know, where were you?
He said, you guys, he said, I went downstairs for his kid. I don't know. CorY was already downstairs. Remember, he went to sleep on the couch. The kid's room is upstairs. But, I mean, you got to listen to that again. Let's go back a little bit.
Hey, I went downstairs. My son is missing. They asked him to come to the precinct. He goes to the precinct. They question him about, you know, where were you? What time was it when you felt your son was missing? And once he began to answer the questions for almost 4 hours, 72 hours, almost 4 days, they questioned him about his son. So now it got to the point that he wasn't charged at all. And he wanted to go, but they told him, you ain't charged, but nobody else stay here to talk. So to me, that's like kidnapping, because he wanted to leave, but they wouldn't let him go. They let him stay there, but they say he was free to go. Every time he tried to leave, they wouldn't let this came out of his mouth. This is what he told. They wouldn't let him go. And so once we had got a lawyer, they said, oh, we're going to charge you. But twice he asked for a lawyer, they didn't give it to him. There wasn't no charges, but they still held him. Until we obtained a lawyer, then they charged him with a charge. Also, when I went to the house, all the plumbing, the zinc, the bathroom, the kitchen, they took out all the plumbing and they dug up all the floors. So I'm believing that what they thought was, no, you killed your son. And we gonna find out what you did to him. So all that about his son got missing, they believe he killed him. He was missing because of CorY and because we know you did something to your son. So this whole case now is based on not even his son being missing. We're not going to do an Amber Alert on a 4-year-old boy that is missing. We're not going to look for him because we know that you killed him. And we're going to get you to testify and claim that you did it because he didn't do it. Now we're going to charge you. So now they give him 7 charges. Then they come back because they still can't find no evidence of if he did something to his son. So now we're going to give you 23 more charges. So now there's 30 charges because we can't prove you killed your son, but we really can't prove that you did it. So now we're going to hold you for as long as we can because we made a mistake. We didn't give you an attorney. When you wanted to leave, we wouldn't let you leave. And so because we was at fault, so now we're going to keep you in prison as long as we can keep you in this prison. Because we was wrong, and so for us to cover our wrong, this is what we're doing to him. And you know, even when people suggest that the family has something to do with it, but it's no proof that CorY did anything to his son. It's none. But look how long he's been locked up. And now he's on suicide watch because of what they is doing to him.
He says now he's on suicide watch because what they're doing to him. We are not talking about a baby here, you guys. We're actually talking about poor CorY. Everything on this press conference was about CorY. This press conference was a way they say, oh, there's going to be a $25,000 reward. Get everybody interested. And then let's talk about poor CorY because we need more people on this ship that's sinking. We need to bamboozle these people to believe that, you know, we understand that civil rights was may being violated. We don't know, but that's what they say. And I'm going to believe what they say. Civil rights was violated. But poor, you know what? This bothers me so much because a whole baby right now is missing. And they want everybody to feel sorry for CorY. They don't even say CorY. They leaves out the R. They call him CorY.
My son is gone. But you holding me for 30 charges? And I can't look for my son? And you said I killed my son? You said I did something to my son? And then I got to stay in prison for what you think I might have did? Come on. I thought it was until proven guilty. But you innocent until proven guilty. But if you look at this CorY's case, CorY's guilty.
He actually said it right the first time. We got to prove him guilty because this is what the sister said. They said, what if your brother did do something? She's like, you're gonna have to prove it. You're gonna have to prove it. You're gonna have to show me.
According to Hampton, Virginia, until he proved himself innocent. I thought the Lord worked the other way. That's why we're here. And that's why we're speaking about what happened to CorY and what they did to him. And mentally, he's losing it. In a way, my son is gone. I can't look for him. But y'all said I can't.
They want sympathy for CorY as a black man that he has, you know, let me let y'all finish.
But I didn't. Now I'm facing 117 years because my son missing? Somebody took him?
He said 117 years. He doesn't even know that your nephew is looking at 162. Uncle, get the strip right. 162 is way far more than 117. He wish he had 117.
Y'all never looked for him? Y'all never did an Amber Alert? Because y'all believe I did something to him? So this what
I want you guys to look at the sad, sad faces that we're starting to look at right now. Look at the sad face and then look at the eyes when they glance at you.
Gotta go through.
Look at Amina. Look at Amina.
I'm denied bond 3 times.
She wants to cry.
I spent 20-something years in the military.
She wants to cry.
over 20-something years in the military.
This is just so pitiful.
I don't have a record from day one.
Let's look at Amina again.
But this is how I get treated because I served the United States of
She just wants to
America.
cry.
This is what happens to me.
Oh my.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, that's just so terrible.
Is that fair? If you would just think that was one of you all's child, and your child was missing.
Okay. So you guys. I would. Hold on, I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Did you guys not see Amina wanted to cry? They ain't even saying nothing about the baby. They ain't talking about the baby, you guys. We're talking about CorY here. What the heck is going on? The baby is still missing. They don't, yeah, you're right. They don't even know this baby. I got you, B. They don't even know the baby. These last two clips is going to show you that part. I'm not going to interrupt it. I want you guys to listen to it and listen to it very well, because I think those is the last two clips that we're going to share with you today. And let's see where they are at. Share. Auntie Nikki. Okay, Auntie Nikki. Yeah, we'll Codi's voice.
Express any idea about where they think Codi might be? My vision with them, nobody knows. It was basically for me to see them, to know that they were okay, and to let them know that I love them. And they haven't said anything about where their brother is. They haven't said anything. And just for clarification, they are in Hampton's foster care system, correct? And sorry, when is Codi's birthday? January 9th. January 9th. What year? Yes. I want to say 2000. What was it? 2018, but with my own birthday. I think the years is what gives me the days. I'm fine, but the year, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2018. Amina, to you. What they did to CorY Bigsby is a violation of his constitutional rights. The state of Virginia and Hampton, Virginia, no, they have set themselves up by prolonging the lawsuit by holding Mr. CorY Bigsby longer in jail and overcharging him so that he can't sue them.
No, I think they're doing that because this is what they do. So you don't give us a false confession, we are going to overcharge you and try to get you to plea. I don't think it has anything. This is what they do.
Y'all are planning on suing, right?
Anything to do with the lawsuit.
Are y'all planning on suing?
I did. I sent a notice of intent when I first got on the case. So yeah.
You guys said that you wanted to come to the media to kind of spread the word a bit more outside of this area. So do you think it's possible that it could potentially be somewhere out of state and they should be searching in other states right now?
I feel like at this point they should be searching everywhere. I feel like had a Codi alert, had an Amber alert went out.
Just prophesizing.
Yeah, that too.
We're gonna get a Codi alert.
But I feel like if an Amber alert went out, it would have been nationwide. And Codi may be home by now.
If he was.
You guys, I hate to just bust her bubble. You know what? This woman, she said, had they put out an Amber alert, Codi might be home by now. I Right now, I am furious that she would even tell that story. Unfreaking believable.
Well, and if he is out of the state with an Amber Alert, that could have stopped him from getting out of the state because they'd have been looking for someone with this young man to taking him outside of the state of Hampton. But because it wasn't put out there, he could be anywhere. He could be next door where them sex offenders live at. He could be there, but because it wasn't an Amber Alert, nobody looking for him.
Please forgive me for this question. Please forgive me for this question. And no disrespect to your family.
Go ahead, ask the question.
I'm sorry that I got to ask you this question.
Okay, please forgive the reporter. Just please forgive the reporter, you guys. She got to ask this question. She just got to ask this question. Now watch. You guys, I don't even want to say it, and I won't, but watch the allegedly Annie mother-in-law.
I apologize. If the family, forgive me, if the family find out that CorY Bigsby did do something to his son, how much support will he continue to get from you?
First of all, we're not going to find that out because he didn't do anything to his son.
She told her, first of all, we're not going to find out because he didn't do anything to his son. She didn't like the question. Now, here's the thing. Everybody thinking, oh, yeah, come on, Channel 9, get on her. You guys, come on. It's one question, and it was going to be answered this kind of way. I'm just being honest with you. You know, you got to get some kind of reaction. And this question has been asked before to the sister Nikki, Taniani, or whatever her name is. And she said before, you're going to have to prove it.
But to answer that question, if there was ever a possibility that anybody in our family did something contrary to what we stand for, we family to the death.
Wow. So if you kill a baby, we don't care. We family. If you mistreated all them children, we're not going to love them children. Even though they're your children, we're going to love you because we're family to the death. But these are church people too, you guys. You know, these are clergies. These are pastors that we're talking to. She's a pastor and her husband's a pastor.
So we're not going to find out that CorY did anything to Codi because that's off the record. CorY did not do anything to Codi. And I just want to speak to something that the chief said as well about the Amber Alert. He said he went against the grain to call in the FBI.
Now, she said what she wanted to say. Now we got to go back to the blaming.
He went against the grain to do that, but he said in the first few hours. Yeah, he said that, you know, this situation about Codi didn't warrant an Amber Alert. So here, Chief, you're making a choice. You go against the grain to call in the FBI on a man who reported his 4-year-old son missing. But you don't go against the grain to put out an Amber Alert. And my question to you, sir, is why?
Okay, you guys, I think if a police officer calls in the FBI, the criteria is not there for an Amber Alert. But you're doing the best you can. You call in somebody that can stop traffic. Anytime that a child, you don't care who they call. You want them to call somebody. But now you're mad because he called the FBI when he couldn't get the Amber Alert. He couldn't get the Amber Alert. So it's his fault that they're saying, look, what's the criteria?
And y'all should, hopefully y'all will follow up with the chief of police. But understand too what.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, family. This criteria we don't care about a criteria anymore. You said you could have anything that they did, we're mad at. Anything that they didn't do, we're mad at. Where do you draw the line? Do you want me to call FBI? No. If he didn't call the FBI, then what? If I can't call the Amber Alert, then what? What do? We just get the whole community to come look and trample over everything. They get mad. These people were mad about everything. Mad about everything. And you know what? And I'm not saying that they wasn't out there. They could have been out there. The sister said she was out there after 2 days or whatever. And then, on the 12th, there was a jacket found, But she says that she was out there. Wasn't no jacket there. And now she's sitting there saying they don't even know when people trying to help them till they lie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Lord, forgive me. This is why I say it's going to blow up in everybody's face. The money is out there right now. And I guarantee you, stuff is going to hit the fan. A TV show is coming out. A TV show is coming out. I asked the question, if you got Bonnie, tell Bonnie to call her daddy, the bounty hunter, and come look for Codi. We don't even need the $25,000. Tell him to bring his crew down here and look for Codi. You guys got the phone number. Call Amina. Say, hey, Amina, take the $25,000 away, because guess what? I guarantee you the bounty hunter being looking for Codi is more important than that $25,000. Did you hear that it is a hole in the fence? Yes. And come on, Miss Tina. What's going on? Come on, Miss Tina. What's going on? Yeah, there's a hole in the fence. At the apartment, yeah. But you got to remember, anywhere that you live, there's kids that's going to put holes in the fence because they don't want to walk all the way around here. There's always going to be a cut. They call them the cut. Look in the Cupcake case. There was a cut there nobody didn't even know about. It sounds ridiculous. It probably was a hole. I don't know. Miss Tina, I don't know. You think it was a story? I don't know. There's people down there that can look up that stuff and figure it out. Let me see if we shared everything we wanted to share. I told you guys, it's so much. We have to just take it in nibbits. We listen to the family, the uncle, Aunt Nisi, Water Inc. We are Codi's voice. We're not going to do the YouTube. I thought we was, but we're not. We're not going to do that. Okay, we'll be good. Did he go bother to look through the hole, or did he go? He said it was a hole, and right next to the hole was a whole bunch of pedophiles. Why they didn't go knock on everybody's door? Why they didn't even come out on national TV? They could have came out on national TV. Look, my kid is missing, right? I'm going to wait for everybody else to do their job. And then I'm going to sit there and say, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't do this. You could have done this, you could have done that. When they could have just called up the news station and say, look, I need somebody. Come here, hold on. Hey, news, Channel 10, Channel 3. I want to talk about my son, my grandson, my nephew missing. They're missing down here in Virginia. The police is not doing things right. I don't believe it. Please, you guys, he's about 3 foot tall. He weighs about 15, 20 pounds. He's kind of a brown caramel color. He's got beautiful brown eyes. He's got very short hair because we had his hair cut. Could you please help us come down here? We're going to do a search. Please, somebody, if you see him, just put him anywhere. You could have done that. Anybody could have done that. Grandma could have done that. Auntie could have done that. Sister-in-law, wife's kids. Anybody could have done it. Nobody on this green earth is for Codi down there in Virginia, because guess what? Nobody got on the horn and said, look, you know what I'm saying? It was a phone call to 911, go down there to the police station. And you know what? Rhoda was out there asking questions and trying to get them to talk. Now, Tandilani, which they call it, I'd rather just call her Nikki. Because I can say Nikki. I don't know where this Tanda, that's probably her name, but I can't say it because I've never heard of that name before. Anyway, she turns around and they ask her, when was the last time that you seen your nephew? She says, it's irrelevant. Then when they asked her again, when was the last time you seen your nephew? She says, I've already answered that. This was a press conference for the child, and you're not answering questions? Because guess what? This was not a press conference. This was a show. This was called what they call a SHI, you know what, show. This is what this was. Let us show you how concerned. We're going to make this into a black thing. We're going to let people, and guess what? We're going to get all kind of, we need to make sure it's going to be a good movie. So we don't need BLM over here acting a fool. And Water Teaming, oh no, they're not invited either. So I got my little mentions. So when you guys be in these chat rooms and you've got 2 or 3 people in there saying, hey, SP, and then they over here in Facebook talking about, yeah, there's, you know what? They are part of the family and part of the problem. They're friends with Amina. They're friends with money, because if you get close to Amina, which everybody was trying to do, even people making false lies up. They were making false lies up. They even threw them under the bus. They really did. I'm just being honest. They did. You know what I'm saying? Tangerine. That $25,000, people are going to go after it. And you know what? You're going to hear all kind of stuff. I'm just being honest with you. I done heard so much. The worst thing, and I don't know if We Are Codi's Voice had seen this or heard it or whatever. I wish I had. I thought I had took a picture of it. I think I took a picture on my other phone, which I'm pretty sure I did, because I know I took a picture of it, where Aubrey is mad. He is madder than catfish grease on a Sunday, you guys. He's mad. He's like, they're hey, you know how dude was when Papa came on here and he was talking about he was mad at Aubrey and somebody said, he ran away with the bag. Well, they done ran away with the bag. and BLM is not understanding all this work he done did. He done did security work, and he done went out there and he was Superman and everything. And he done took all kind of nicks and necks, and he's standing up there in front at the courthouse and everything. And you guys ain't gonna let him get on TV? How dare you? He's gonna be a part of it. And then he's so mad that, and you guys can say what you want to say. I'm not on nobody's team but the child. This has all got to do with money. Money. The money ain't came. Money ain't going to come for years and years and years. But they want to be, invested in that money. Isn't it really funny how she started her own Facebook in May? Commonwealth News, TV News. You guys, it's called the Commonwealth TV. If you want to find it, it's on Facebook. Go look it up. Miss Didi says, yeah, BLM hollering in the church and everything. He wants his money. He like E.F. Hutton. I want my money and I want it now. Hey, Crystal said he ruined his own self. Lisa T got a viewer in there. Oh, hashtag Lisa T got a point. Thank you. He has brought in a first-time viewer. Okay, Lisa T, I see you in the building. You got a point. I got to write it down. Make sure I don't forget, Lisa T. That is all craziness. Okay, that's good for him. He should have been there for the child. Exactly. You guys, we have been working on this. We have been working on it tremendously, a lot of time. I know if anybody got any information you want to share it, you can call in 316-553-3056. We are past our hour, but I do want you guys to call in. We might come on again tomorrow and get some more of this done because there's more. Some people seen it, some people haven't seen it, but it's best to just break it down. And my mama always say, if you want to eat an elephant, you can't eat a whole elephant. But if you eat one spoonful at a time, within some time, it can happen. You can break it down. You can understand it more. When I look at the whole thing, I just get sick. So I listen to it and I examine it. I'm gonna tell you one thing that surprised me. They try to. It's almost like going to court where your attorney gets you prepped up so that you'll know the questions. You know what your answers is. You know the questions. They ain't got a piece of paper in front of them, but they know their questions, you guys. And when something catches them off guard, trust and believe. Even that question that was like when the auntie kind of got really like this, that it was there for a reason. It was there for a reason, but every question was already, they know. They pretty much know what is going to be asked. Now tell me something. Everybody in the room, we got 143 over here in YouTube. I don't know how many we got over here in Pecosha. We got 5 over here in Pecosha. But tell me something. What do you know about the $25,000? Anybody in here, please put it in the chat. What do you know about the $25,000? Other than Bonnie, that is a part of Unleash. They're supporting. And Bonnie is Dog's daughter. Tell me, what do you know about the $25,000? Tell me. Now, don't make up something that you think. Tell me what you got to know. Tell me what do you know about it? Because you know how much information was about the money? There was no information about the money. She said, Wave says Chairman donated it. It's not donated. You guys better listen to how things are worded. Okay. Of course they know nothing, wrote the questions. Nothing, not a thing. I still have my feelings. B still have your feelings. Bev still have your feelings. What's your feelings? What's going on with your feelings, Bev? Amore say nothing, not a doggone thing. You don't know nothing about that money. All you know is they said we wanted to know about the money. What is the, what is it? Somebody got to turn people in. You got to know something, know where the baby is and all this other stuff. Because here's the thing. It was all rehearsed. Linda said it was all rehearsed. Yes, it was all rehearsed. And you know what? They did not gain no momentum. But I'm happy that they did it. Dog Hunter's daughter. That's, that, right? About a minute of information about the reward. Girl, I even timed it. It was not even a minute. Cynthia, it was not even a minute. It was like, to be honest with you, it was maybe, I think it was 11 seconds. But I'm going to give her give her double that, 22 seconds. But when I timed it, it was like 11 seconds. And I was like, I can't share this with nobody, because she was like, yeah, my name is Bonnie such and such, and yes, we put out 25. We want, Codi to be found, and we believe in what they're saying and everything. You got somebody to stamp what you're saying? Come on now, come on, y'all, come on. That's it. Just TV unlashed. That's all you know. That's all you know. And now that you know Amina Matheny got her, she got a TV show getting ready to come out. And it's called the Commonwealth TV. You know what? For the injustice of people. You know what? I'm not saying, I don't really drag the family. And I know you guys think I'm dragging the family, but when they put it out, they made it seem like they were going to come out, you guys. Let's get real. They seemed like they were going to come out and be able to let us ask questions, even though it was, a long shot that any of us would have got a question. Somebody in our channel, somebody in our group, somebody in our organization, somebody on Facebook would have been able to ask a question other than just the people that they invited. It's like, you guys are not invited. You know what? This is unbelievable. This is terrible. This is really terrible. They're still not talking about Codi. When she started crying, she wasn't crying for Codi. Who was she crying for? What else can we tell you? Like, here's the thing, what I'm saying. Do not get caught up because somebody's crying, you guys. Wave says, SP, am I wrong? Are you wrong about what? Let me see. Let me go up and read what you said, Wave. Question. SP, am I right? Let me see. Wave says right. Yes. Dog Hunter's daughter. Yep. The bounty hunter's daughter. Lucy Kemp. Man, that was Bonnie. I don't know nothing about no Lucy. Oh, Chapman donated it. Yep. That's what they say. That's what they say. But how do you know it's donated? How do anybody know it's donated? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you say it. I mean, where is it at? Is it in a fund? Let us go check out and see if the money's there for that. Put it in a trust fund or put it in the bank in the behalf of whoever with the information of the Codi or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I think they wanted a chance to make their plea. And then here's the other thing. And I'm going to get off of here. You guys, the most stupidest thing in the world. So, Channel 9, and you guys know who Channel 9 is. We just call it Channel 9 because we can. Because I'm not trying to offend nobody over there on Facebook. I'm just not. I think, people are who they are and their channels are who they are. I respect that. You guys understand? I respect if somebody is for CorY or Codi. I do respect that. Okay? Whether they say they for Codi and they don't act like it and they ain't done nothing to me. Okay? But here's the thing. If ain't no money. If bring back the baby, bring back Codi. If they let the people ask the questions, they can get a response. You guys understand? You believe that? You believe that? I can't even take them seriously. Because when you say that it's for the baby, and you guys need to ask or put it out there or hashtag it, because it's the people that will make them speak. No, do a press conference for the public. Let the public ask you questions. Like, why would you go get Bonnie when we need her daddy? And why you guys didn't, if you guys such a village, why you don't even know the baby's birthday, or you know, never watch your kids, or you ain't seen them in 2 years. You talking about, well, you're in Maryland and he's down here in Virginia, and then, you know, that's a 2-hour drive. But you sit up there and boast about you being this pastor, that you go to here to Kingdom Come, and you go to Washington, and you go to Philadelphia, and you go to New Jersey, and you've never been questioned about doing your ministry in a jail. Why you didn't go visit your kids, your grandkids, or whatever you want to call them? Ain't that what he said? Y'all didn't hear that. He was so busy doing the Lord's work that you didn't even go see the kids. I don't believe that. Sis says her brother is licensed to do searches now. Whose brother is licensed to do searches now? Who, Cynthia? You know what I'm saying? Never seen your new pew. B, I'm not sure she is talking about the same person I am. What are you talking about, Crystal? Is CorY mother living? Allegedly I heard, no, he's not. No, she's not. Bonnie Dog don't have license no more. Oh, she doesn't? I didn't know that. Get bounty hunter and come looking. Let the bounty hunter look. He also said that she left him, but the sister said she didn't even know where they lived at. And people been asking me, and sometimes we get in discussions about it, but they was like, well, how do you know that, you know, the kids was given back to the mother and then CPS took them? They said on national TV, so it must have happened. I mean, allegedly. It don't have to have happened, but allegedly it's more true than not true, because then people get caught up in their lives and we'd be like, hey, you know, you told us this and you said this and you said this. You know what I mean? But they're just, I don't believe, you guys, here's the thing, and I'm just going to end with what I believe. I don't believe that the family was around those children, so they don't really know them. So with us asking about, do Cody's like trucks or cars, or do he like bicycles or tricycles, they couldn't answer. The only thing that they can tell you, and that's why they won't answer, because they don't know the answer. They don't want the mother to come out and say, you don't know my kids. My kids don't like spaghetti. They don't eat spaghetti. They like chicken. They only eat chicken. They only like chicken. Because I could tell you main things about my grandchild. And you know what? I ain't never lived with my grandchild. But I can tell you main things about him. He likes new shoes, and he likes trains and dragons and cars. And he likes all type of cars. And then what games he likes. He likes Hungry the Hippo. And he likes you know, Bud Lightyear and stuff. But I don't even know nothing about no Bud Lightyear, but I can tell you, you know what I'm saying? But CorY should have known they spoke to him. Dog the Bounty Hunter, not licensed no more. His son does it now. Oh, okay. Got you. So Sis says, Dog the Bounty Hunter's not licensed no more. His son does it now. Okay, that makes sense. Well, she should have called the brother. It makes the what flustered when you asked about Cody. Yeah. Anytime you ask about Cody, things hit the fan. They don't care about that child. I can get, you know what? If I had to bet my farm on it and my house and everything, you know what? They don't have to tell me, and no, I can't read their heart or something. But you know what? The way that they don't speak about that child tells me they don't know nothing about the child, and they can care less. They care about CorY. Leave the R out. His name is CorY. That's who they care about. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I will see you guys Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. We will check all of that stuff out. We're going to get back into it, but we're going to have open panel Wednesday. You guys, that's why we shared it. And if you want me to keep it, I'll keep it around and we can share it again. All right, be good, be blessed, and be nice to each other.